wanted to tell you guys about the absolute worst part of dealing with ash trees. And that is this part right here. The wood is fine for the most part. The bark falls off of it. Oh, that's another thing. But the wood's fine. It's hard. It's pretty good wood. You know, for lumber, firewood. It's, to be honest with you, ash trees, now that they're dead, they are pretty much almost ready to burn, like in a fireplace or wood burner or whatever the case may be, because the wood is so dry, being that it's a dead standing tree. But anyways, I wanted to tell you this is the worst part of dealing with ash trees, is having to rake up all of the branches that have fallen on the ground. The branches, when the tree falls, they all snap off, they all break, and then you have a million pieces to pick up. And it is a huge mess to deal with. It's not like a maple tree or a pine tree or something. Pine trees can be bad if they're dead, but with like a maple tree or something, all the branches stay together, and you might have a real small area to rake at the max. And with ash trees, you have to rake up the entire area that the tree fell in. And it makes a horrible mess. And generally, what we like to do if we cut down an ash tree, before we cut it down, we like to mow the entire area so that it will not grow up nearly as fast, you know, so we have some time to rake this stuff up. And that's what we do, and it seems to work quite well, because, you know, then the grass will grow through all of this stuff, and then you'll have a devil of a time trying to rake stuff up because the grass grew all through it. And this is the worst part about dealing with ash trees. I know I have this clip fast forwarded, or I have this on a time lapse, but it is just a horrible mess between the bark and all the branches, and it takes quite a while to clean it up, actually. I would like to get a 3-point rake for one of the tractors, a landscape rake, and see if I could pull this stuff into a pile that we could just load it into the trailer by hand. I think that would be better than raking all of this, but it is just, words cannot describe how big of a mess these trees make. And it's just one of those things, I guess. But, you know, you can even see with the maple branches, I really didn't have to rake much here. There was an ash tree and a maple tree that were taken down here. And, you know, look, I just grabbed a big maple tree branch, and there's really no raking involved cleaning up those. Really nothing whatsoever. So I thought you guys might like to hear about the worst part about cleaning up ash trees. And those of you that have cleaned up ash trees before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm sure even the tree services, they hate dealing with ash trees also. Part of me would have liked to just set whatever's on fire over there and see what would happen, but we only really want one burnt spot in the lawn instead of like 2 or 3 of them. And we figured for this spot here, all we're going to do is get out the maple branches, the ones that have the leaves and stuff on them, and just leave the rest. I wanted to rake up to within about 2 feet of the stump bottom left of the screen and the whole way down, because we do kind of mow this, and rose bushes and stuff will grow up through here, and I did not want to have to deal with those growing through all the branches if we didn't pick them up. So it's easier to pick up these things now when the grass and stuff is all matted down. And in case anyone is wondering, that is my dad you're seeing also in the video. I think that's pretty much all I have to say for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more, and hopefully we will see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.